It is a pleasure to see you again on my CryptoQ Media channel. Attention, everyone, for XRP to reach 100 soon, my strategy is the most data and metric driven. With little more than basic arithmetic, we will demonstrate how XRP can hit 100 and beyond. We haven't even begun to tap into the anticipation of the event that will flip the switch, but I do believe it will happen when 1,700 NDAs go online. Based on what we know thus far, we will go over the future of Ripple, XRP, and 4 markets that Ripple is aiming to penetrate via XRPL. If you guys like talking about Ripple and XRP, that's all I've ever wanted to know. It would mean a lot if you could like the video, share it, and leave a comment with an X. Indeed, I would like to address 3 points here in order for everybody worldwide to comprehend the true nature of this digital revolution. To ensure that the XRPL is utilized to its full potential, we would like to have a conversation about the markets that Ripple is targeting. On top of that, guys, we're not talking decades. We will talk about the timetable soon. In a moment, when we total up the type of value opportunity which is in trillions of dollars, we will know what Ripple needs to reach in terms of market cap to get there. While I share your fears about XRP's potential to become a global reserve or the impending flip the switch moment, I want you all to know that we won't be delving into that specific issue here. Now that we know XRP can solve problems and make international payments easier, let's look at the first area where Ripple has consistently promoted XRP. In case you haven't heard, Ripple is spearheading the blockchain technology industry's push toward major enterprises. This possibility is valued at $290 trillion according to projections for 2030. The stablecoin market will be our next point of focus. In the stablecoin market, we are achieving remarkable progress with RL and USD. When I use we instead of Ripple, it's because I really feel like I'm a part of the Ripple community. I, too, am an investor, as many of you are. So, it's only fair that we reap the rewards of their prosperity. The official website of Ripple shows that, looking ahead a little bit, the stablecoin market is expected to reach 2.8 trillion in 2028. Believe it or not, it might reach 5 to 10 trillion. It's the most extreme guess. Opportunities abound in this industry, that much is certain. I believe Ripple is positioning itself to become a dominant player in this sector, and I'm not even talking about billions, we're talking trillions. Naturally, we will go on to the next section, custody, where we provide custody services and where Ripple has taken over the business by acquiring Standard Custody. To finance this purchase, they put up $500 million last year. Projections indicate that this sector will reach a value of 16 trillion by 2030. This massive market is also something that Ripple has decided to aim for. Looking at tokenization is the next sensible move. According to their calculations, tokenization might reach 10 trillion by 2030. I think that's a modest prediction. Forbes predicts that there will be 16 trillion digital assets by 2030. I don't always agree with Forbes, but they have a point, and BlackRock's clandestine support for a radical new US dollar challenger during the Bitcoin crypto price surge makes Ripple's technology seem like a no-brainer. That doesn't matter if people want to believe that or not. What matters is that BlackRock, with Larry Fink at the helm, is the biggest asset management in the world and has ties to Ripple. Next year, in 2025, the XRP ledger will have processed 50 trillion transactions, according to a well-known cryptocurrency CEO. We haven't thought about that yet. Yes, but when we look at the numbers, we see that 290 come from payments made outside. Quite a few people think that stablecoin values will go up much beyond the present 2.8 trillion. The issue of custody is being investigated. Additionally, it is important to take into account the following. The custodial sector is valued at 16 trillion, tokenization at 10 trillion, and according to an ex-executive of Goldman Sachs, you all know who he is, the market cap of crypto could reach 250 trillion by 2030. This is completely out of control. Before I go into the specific calculations, let's focus on changes in macroeconomic conditions. Things are progressing in this direction. Roland Berger, who oversaw the analytics for this emerging and fast-growing market, is present. Not only that, but he foresaw tokenization, the continuous advancement of institutional acceptability, and the imminent introduction of explicit regulations. Once again, we will be looking at growth drivers. When some say that XRP can't hit 100 based on market capitalization, we're looking at the expansion. We are intent on the future. Right now, we aren't taking stock of the market. In the future, I see a significant chunk of the market, approximately 80 to 90%, disappearing and a lot of the value going into things like XRP and other real utility coins. Additionally, the value will be enhanced by variables such as clear regulations, the growth of DeFi and on-chain derivatives, increased usage, and the extension of asset verity. The vast majority of analysts you talk to will tell you that all of these things will occur. Now, since I've already done the arithmetic, I won't add all the zeros. You get 318.8 trillion when you add 16 trillion and 10 trillion to the total of 290,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000, bad, we may divide it by 6 trillion to get the market cap. Keep in mind that I am making a prediction about the future. A fraction of 0.018, obtained by dividing it by 4, is all that XRP needs to reach its market size of 6 trillion, with a decimal value of 1.8% for this and the top 4 markets, or somewhat less than 2% for these sectors, we get 0.018. We still have a good chance of hitting 100 in the next 3 to 5 years, thus we need to hit 6 trillion. That is absolutely correct, in my view. My prediction is that next year will see the introduction of a plethora of innovative new items. Although I acknowledge the difficulty of making such predictions, I am very bullish on the market for the year 2025. By the way, I am very ecstatic. On this adventure, I shall be by your side. I hope that everything will be alright with everyone. Appreciating my video is a privilege. Click the subscribe button and then tell me what you think when you're done.